Hi, welcome. My name is Jennifer. Today I'm going to offer a gentle vinyasa class, 30 minutes, all levels class. So we're gonna move slow. It will feel nice in the body as we move through some gentle stretches. If you have blocks in your house, that's amazing, but if you don't have them, it's okay. If you have sensitive joints, you can always find a towel. When you're ready, come to standing at the top of your mat. Separate your feet hip width apart and draw your tailbone straight down to your heels and keep a very gentle soft bend on the knees. Move your shoulders back and away from the ears, palms face to the front, close your eyes. We'll take a cleansing breath, deep inhale through your nose, pausing at the top of the inhale. Open mat, exhale. Pause at the bottom of that exhale. Seal the lips, deep inhale through your nose. Long exhale through your nose. And just like that, with your inhale, bring your arms up to the ceiling. As you exhale, soften the knees, fold forward. If you have your blocks, you can rest your hands on the blocks, or you can always keep them on the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. You can use your shingles for support, stretching the collarbone to the front. Fold forward, exhale, breath out. Twice more. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back, lengthen, collarbone to the front, tailbone the other way. As you exhale, fold forward to your thighs. Once more, halfway lift, inhale to lengthen, gaze is always down to the floor, no wrinkles on the back of your neck. As you exhale, fold forward, breath out. With your inhale, come all the way up to standing, bring your arms over the head, and when you exhale, bring your hands in prayer in front of your chest. Separate your feet the width of your mat, so your toes are going to come slightly out on an angle, your heels are facing in. Okay, so you're still facing the top of your mat. Bring your hands in prayer and then slowly start to bend the knees. Good, you can just stay right here halfway or maybe all the way as you find your malasana. Okay, you want to here press with the pinky edges of your feet as you find the rotation outwards on the inner thighs by using your elbows, pressing against them. Good, with your inhale, come all the way up. Extend your arms over your head. Now firm your inner thighs and hook your arms over the head, kind of like a butterfly shape. And then as you exhale, move your arms to your right side, taking a nice side stretch. With your inhale, come to center. Malasana, exhale, lower your hips. Inhale, same thing. Rise up, hook your thumbs over your head. Firm your legs. As you exhale, move over to your left side. Inhale, come up center. Malasana, exhale, lower your hips. Inhale, same thing. Rise up, hook your thumbs over your head. Good. As you exhale to your right side, engage your left leg. Rise up, inhale to center. Malasana, exhale, lower your hips. Inhale, come up, arms lift, hook your thumbs. Exhale to your left side, firm your right leg. Inhale, come up center. Exhale, lower your hips. Same thing, inhale, one more time, arms up, hook your thumbs. Exhale to your right side as you firm your lower abdominal. Inhale, come to center. Malasana, exhale, lower your hips. Rise up, inhale, hook your thumbs. Exhale to your left side. Inhale, come tall. One more time, exhale, Malasana, lower your hips. Now pause here for an inhale. And then when you exhale, fold forward, bring your toes to face the top of your mat. Fully relax your head. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back, hands to shingles or maybe to your blocks. Exhale, fold forward to your thighs. One more time, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, step your left foot behind behind you for runner's lunge. Bring both hands inside your right ankle. If you look behind you, make sure that your knee is all the way far away from that left hip and not underneath it. Okay. So keep your hands on the ground, maybe to your props if you have them. And remember, this is just a gentle stretch, but you can always deepen if you like that by lowering the forearms on the blocks or to the ground. Bring your hands to the center. Walk your right foot between your palms this time. Lift your back knee as you tuck your toes under. Yeah. From here, as you inhale, extend the right leg for a wide pyramid legs. You can always keep that soft bend on that front knee. Yeah. You don't ever want to force your hamstrings just to extend. Good. And then if you have the props, you can bring them to the tallest setting to help you extend it if it's available for you. Take another inhale here, and when you exhale, bend the knee as you lower your left knee to the ground. Inhale, extend the front leg with the option this time to lift your toes off the right foot. And when you exhale, bend the knee, tap your mat with the left knee as you send your pelvis to the front. Again, inhale, extend one more time, wide pyramid leg. Exhale, bend the knee for a low lunge. Keep your right knee bent and find your block on the left hand. Find it on the flattest setting so that you have more stability. Or remember, you can also keep your palm on the floor. With your next inhale, lift your right hand to the ceiling. Take a nice gentle twist. Make sure the left shoulder moves back and away from your ears so that it's not collapsing. Take another breath. And then with your exhale, send your right fingers to the back of the room and then down to the floor. Extend them forward, exhale up. And then again, to the back, to the floor. Slowly, big circles, look up. To the back, to the floor. One more time, stretch it forward and then back up and pause at the top. As you exhale, switch the direction of your circle forward, to the back, and then up. Same thing, okay? When your hand comes up to the ceiling, you want to press the opposite hand into the ground or block. One more big circle, inhale. And then exhale, step it forward, top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Once more, halfway lift, inhale. As you exhale, step your right foot behind you for that runner's lunge. Drop your knee and bring both hands inside that left ankle. Even if you're ready to deepen, drop your elbows, your forearms into the ground or your blocks. Maintain your gaze slightly to the front of your mat, because when we look behind you, what happens is the upper back goes up. Okay, and then this way we can actively stretch your sternum to the front. Bring your hands back down, walk your foot between your palms, tuck your toes behind you, lift your knee. Okay, and then wherever you are, as you inhale, extend the front leg, so you're going to send your hips towards the back of the room. As you exhale, bend the knee and tap your mat, pelvis forward. Inhale, extend, option to lift the toes of the left foot. As you exhale, bend the knee, back to low lunge. Inhale once more, extend with a nice flat back. Exhale, bend the knee, low lunge. This time, right palm stays down. Firm the lower abdominal. With your next inhale, lift your left hand to the ceiling. Okay. This time, you're going to move your chest away from the left leg. And when you exhale, send your fingers to the back, down, to the front, up, and back. Good. Making 2 more giant circles. Pushing the right hand into the ground. When and the other palm goes up to the ceiling. We'll pause here at the inhale. With your exhale, switch the direction of your circle. Okay. You want to make sure that your right hip stays in line with your left hip, so activate the back of the leg. One more time, we'll meet at the top with your inhale. Exhale, back to the floor, top of your mat, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale to fold. Rise up, inhale, mountain pose, arms over your head. And as you exhale, hands to your heart center, Samastitihi. Okay, close your eyes, take a breath in. Open mouth. Seal the lips, inhale. Exhale through the nose, bring your hands to the hips, open your arm, open your eyes. Root down with your right leg. Set your gaze towards the front of the room. With your inhale, bend the left knee to the chest. See if you can bring the knee at the same height as your hip. And your left toes pointing up towards your knee as you flex your foot. When you're ready, figure four. Bring the ankle on top of your right leg. Bend your right knee as you sit back. Okay. Your left knee is gonna move down to the direction of the floor as much as you can. And there should be plenty for some. You can always lower your chest, maybe hands to the floor or to your props. The lower the hips go, the deeper the stretch. Good. And then for some of you, if you practice Galabhasana, flying pigeon, you feel pretty energetic, this is a good time for you to fly. Bring your hands back in prayer. With your inhale, rise up slowly, the same way you came in, bend your knee. And then exhale, feet down to the ground. Okay, hands to the hips for support. Set your gaze, other side. Bend your right knee. Firm your lower abdominal so you can actually balance better. Gaze also important in front to a non-moving spot. When you're ready, figure four. Drop your right knee to the direction of the ground as you open up that thigh. Then your groins are gonna go straight towards the back of the room as you sit on an imaginary chair. Hands in prayer or wherever you wanna have them. You can also bring them all the way down to the ground. If you want to try your arm balance, if you did on the other side, this is a good time for you to play with it. Hands in prayer. Slowly come up, bend the knee to the chest. Exhale, feet down. When you inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause here, open mouth. Again, inhale, arms up. Open mouth. Bring your hands to hips. Right foot is gonna stay right where you have it, under your right hip. So your feet are gonna be hip width apart, and that's how wide you wanna keep them when you send your left foot behind you. Once your foot is behind you, drop the heel down on a 45-degree angle. Your chest, if you're still leaning forward, try to move your shoulders all the way on top of your hips. Okay. You can always keep your hands onto the hips. Actually, bring them to your hips, and with your left hand, rotate the left hip slightly more towards the top of your mat. Okay, now your lower abdominal, bring it in and up. When you're ready, lift your hands. Actually, send your hands in front first. Okay? Imagine that you're holding a beach ball, like a big beach ball between your palms. And then you're gonna press the beach ball in with the pinky fingers. Okay, so your thumbs are gonna go slightly out. Keep that, move the shoulders back into the shoulder socket. And then lift your arms. Relax your shoulders back down. Okay. So now you're on warrior one. If you feel that there's no room for your breath to be fluid, you can always bring your hands a little bit farther apart. You want to create that nice length from your waistline all the way up through the arms without lifting the shoulders. With your next exhalation, bring your palms to face out to the sides of the room, and then bring your palms behind you as you interlace the fingers or grab a strap. Okay, without extending the arms fully, keep a soft bend on the elbows, move your shoulders back. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, send your torso halfway forward, making sure that your hips are not tilting to the side. You want to keep the back of your thigh bone always pointing straight to the back of your mat. Keep that. Or combo warrior all the way down. Relax the crown of the head towards the big toe on the right foot. Okay, you want to use your exhales to deepen. Lower your torso, lower your head, lift your arms. Keep the back heel pressing onto the ground, and with your inhale, slowly come back up. Lift your chest, press down with the front leg, lift your arms back to warrior one. Exhale, hands in prayer, lean forward, lift the back heel, and step at top of your mat. Separate your feet hip width. Hands to your hips. Keep your feet hip width, and then right heel in a straight line behind you. Drop the heel down, and then bring your shoulders on top of the hips. Okay, so you want to stretch that lower back a little bit more than towards the floor by lifting the lower abdominal and gently hugging the top of your rib cage. Hug them in. Okay, when you're ready, extend your hands in front. Send the pinky fingers in, thumbs slightly out. Move the shoulders back, and when you're ready, lift your arms, warrior one. Okay, and then once you add those layers of the arms, make sure that everything you did here at the center didn't came out. Okay, so you want to keep everything nice in place, just like your right heel. Try to press the heel down so that you press down with the pinky edge of the foot. And breathe. On your next exhale, bring your palms to face outwards to the sides of the room, and then bring your palms behind you. Find the opposite thumb on top. With your inhale, shoulders back and down. Exhale, torso forward, halfway. This can be plenty, or come all the way down, or as much as this sound allows for combo warrior. And just pretend you're gonna touch the big toe with the crown of your head. Root down with the back leg. Use your exhales to deepen. If you cannot find your palms together behind you, you can also find your hand towel. Firm your abdominal. Inhale, slowly bring your torso up, and then reach your fingers to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, hands in prayer, lean to the front, top of your mat. Close your eyes, inhale. Open mouth. Breath in. Open mouth. Bring your hands to the side, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fall forward to your thighs, soften the knees. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back, lengthen. And then with your exhale, knee down, then the other knee, tabletop. Find your hands flat under your shoulders and spread your fingers very wide apart. Knees are under the hips. Firm your abdominal, move everything away from the floor. Okay, gaze at the top of your mat. When you're ready, extend your right leg behind you with your 5 toes pointing to the floor, especially the pinky toe. Okay, if you want more, extend your left arm in front. Okay, full extension as you reach forward with your fingers, and then you're pressing back with your back heel. You can choose to stay right here or bend the knee behind you, and then with your left palm, reach the pinky edge part of the foot. When you're ready, kick your foot up away from your hips. Good, and as you kick your foot into your hand, you're actively pressing your right palm on the ground. As you inhale, slowly re-extend the leg in your hand. Exhale, right knee to the left elbow, round your back as you push the other hand down. Inhale, re-extend the leg. And gently, no rush, back to tabletop, hands and knees down. When you're ready, firm your abdominal first. Extend your left leg behind you. Good, you can always stay right here or extend your right arm in front. Actively press back and feel your left quadricep pointing, facing your mat, not the side. Continue like this or bend the knee, reach with your right hand. When you're ready, kick up. Just think of your big toe touching slightly the ceiling. Deep breaths. Make sure there's no wrinkles on the back of the neck so you're not trying to look up. Just keep your gaze to the floor slightly in front of your mat. You're also not looking down behind you. Re-extend, inhale. Tabletop, exhale. Bring your knees out to the sides, big toes touch. Sit back, child's pose. When you're ready, lift your forehead, walk your hands towards you. Find a seated position with your legs in front. Okay, keep your feet hip width apart. If you know you have very tight hamstrings or hips, keep a bend on the knees. You can always roll a towel and place them underneath them. If you have blocks, you can also use the blocks. Okay? You can keep your hands behind you, lift the front of the pelvis, and this might be plenty for a lot of you. Okay? Stay right here, or maybe torso forward, 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 or hands to the feet. With a straight, flat back inhale. And then exhale, soften the elbows, chest to the feet. If you can also use your towel or a strap over the feet, more like an extension of your arms to help you fall forward. Inhale, bring yourself back to center. Keep your left leg extended, bend your right knee to the chest, interlace the fingers in front of the shin, lift the front of your body. As you exhale, cross the foot, your right foot outside of the left knee. Your left arm, stretch it in front, and then all the way in front of the right leg, your right hand behind you. And you can always stay behind your sacrum or maybe behind you, like an anchor. And then take your twist. You can also find the elbow on top or outside of the right leg. Inhale, come to the center. Extend your leg, your right leg, and then switch sides. Bend the left knee. Cross the ankle outside of your right leg. Then your right hand extends. Stretch it forward and then in front of the knee. Left hand behind you. With your inhale, come to center. Extend both legs. Bring your palms together. Tuck your chin onto your chest. Make sure you have plenty of space behind you. Draw the pelvis, scoop the pelvis forward, and one vertebra at a time. Come all the way into your back. When you get to the floor, give yourself a full body stretch. Breath in. Open mouth. Hands to your sides, palms face up. Just relax your feet. Final Shavasana. Stay here for as long as you need to. For those that are ready, bring your knees into the chest. Roll over to your right side and press yourself into a seated position. Find a comfortable place where you can maybe relax the knees, sitting on top of a block, a pillow, whatever you have. Keep your eyes closed, palms on top of your thighs, and again, be here for as long as you need to. You can practice 5 minutes of meditation here by focusing on your breathing. I do have to say goodbye, so bring your hands together in prayer if you're ready. We'll take a cleansing breath. Inhale. Open mouth. Bow down towards your chest. And with this gesture, I thank you for sharing this space with me. Until next time, from my heart to yours, namaste.